Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Fitzmon TV here, aka GLorn33, and I'm back today with a discussion video for you guys. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. Before we start the video, I wanted to warn you guys, if you guys have not seen episode 127 of Dragon Ball Super, which came out last night, depending on when you're watching this video. There are going to be spoilers, so if you haven't seen that episode, go watch the episode and then come back and talk some Dragon Ball Super with me, as this video is going to have spoilers. But if you guys are fine with talking about spoilers, let's get into today's topic. If you guys can't tell by the title already, today's video is titled "Why is Android 17 the MVP of the Tournament of Power?" I'm not saying not just for Universe 7, but overall in the whole tournament. Alright, and the thing about it is, he's an MVP, and we're not even at the end of the Tournament Power. We still have 3 more episodes left in the tournament. We have about 3-4 minutes left in the tournament. We know Super's ending. There's only 4 episodes left of Super. And I've already made my pick for MVP, and I believe a lot of you guys in the Dragon Ball community will agree with me once you guys see. So, as you guys saw last night, Jiren, he's a beast. He's OP as hell. He may be the most OP villain we've ever seen. And I'm saying he might be more OP than Beerus. I'm not saying he's stronger than Beerus. I'm saying he might be more OP, because Jiren's just a badass. And we got a huge, nice little backstory to Jiren. They took about 2-3 minutes in about the middle to the end of the episode to give a little bit of a backstory on Jiren. And what we learn is, I might just make a whole separate video on this. What we learn is that Jiren basically lost his parents growing up to some kind of monster. And basically Jiren was trained by a teacher who saved his life. And basically, when that monster came back, Jiren had developed a bunch of companions along with him. And basically, none of them were a match for this monster, whoever it was. Basically, all of Jiren's friends or companions died in that battle, excluding Jiren's teacher. And then, but Jiren continued the trade. Jiren saw that strength is the only thing that could beat this monster. It didn't tell us if he ever beat the monster. I'm assuming he did, but that's not really that important. Anyway, Jiren developed more friends, but then but they refused to fight alongside him because I guess they were scared or they were weak. And that's when Jiren betrayed them. Or not betrayed them, but they betrayed Jiren in a way. Jiren was hoping these guys would fight alongside him, but they chose not to. Out of fear, out of weakness, whatever. And that's when Jiren started grieving. He had no one. He was alone. And that's when Jiren figured out that strength is basically the only thing you can have. Is strength. Strength's everything. That's why Jiren's so obsessed with being so strong. And basically after that, Android 17 was picking. Anyway, just skipping through that. I guess Jiren decided that strength is justice. Maybe that's why he joined Topo and the rest of them in that Justice Force. It's not, the name's not coming to me right now, but in the name of justice, whatever. And after the whole backstory was read, Android 17 starts picking on, or not picking on, but kind of like, you know, feeding into that junk, because Jiren tells Bethamode, who is the Universe 11 God of Destruction, to stop talking. And then basically what happened is, Android 17 starts picking and nosing on Jiren. He's like, oh, so you've been using people this whole time just to get stronger. You think that your strength can hide the past. And then Jiren's like, that's ridiculous. And he starts pounding Android 17 around the arena. The ultimate moment is that Jiren goes on one of the craters above, and then he does this blast. This huge blast. And he's like, strength is absolute. And it's an attack that would have wiped out Goku, Vegeta, Frieza. It was basically an attack that would have ended the tournament right there. Android 17 has his special barrier. We don't know that. And then he uses this barrier. And what he does is, right before that, he tells Jiren, oh, with the Super Dragon Balls, if I win the tournament, I want to I want to take my family on a cruiser. And everyone's like, are you serious? That's what you're fighting this for? Risking the eraser of your universe just to take your family on a cruiser? And Android 17 is like, yeah, I'm being serious. And Android 17 basically puts up his barrier and sacrifices himself. Basically, we all know Android 18 and Android 17. They have that self-destruction thing in there. They're humans now, yeah, but they still have the self-destruction. It was never taken out of them, I believe. So basically, Android 17 basically self-destructs. But before that, he puts a barrier around Goku, Vegeta. I don't think he put one around Frieza, but Frieza's still on the stage. He puts a barrier around Goku, Vegeta, just to give them a couple seconds, just to maybe heal, just so they could have a chance to beat Jiren. And basically, everyone was assuming, oh yeah, Android 17 would show up on the bleachers afterwards. No, there's no sign of him. He actually self-destructed. Like, he's gone. He's dead. Alright? I believe when Universe 7 wins the tournament, yeah, he'll be brought back. But that was the MVP moment for me, because Android 17 was about to lose, and basically he was no match for Jiren. But instead, he used his strength. He used what he had left. Because remember, he had infinite energy. He used what he had left just to sacrifice himself, just to give Goku and Vegeta a chance to beat him, to keep Universe 7 alive. That was an MVP moment. Even if it was only a couple seconds, because Jiren was going to wipe them all out. Like, the tournament would have been ended. They would have all got erased. But Android 17 just like said, I gave up on the creator. I hope you thank me for this. And I know Android 17 is probably going to be brought back in the last episode of the series. But still, it's an MVP moment no matter how you look at it. And that was not the only MVP moment for me. Remember the bug from Universe 4? That little small guy that was like, he was so small and quick that he was basically attacking all the Universe 7 warriors, and basically like no one could see. It was Android 17 who came up with the plan, saying, we're trying too hard to find this guy. Let's be more simple. And he defeated that little bug person from Universe 4, which caused Universe 4 to get erased. If it wasn't for Android 17's quick thinking, who would have knew what would have happened? He also played a big role in defeating what's his name? Andaraza. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but remember that big monster guy? Remember when all like the robots from Universe 3 fused together into that big mega warrior? Remember when Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, and Gohan all fired their ki blast at Andaraza? It was Android 17 who used his barrier to enter into the ki blast and basically break Andaraza's like core, which allowed Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, and Gohan to finish him off. So that was already two instances. If it was for Android 17's quick thinking, Universe 7 there was a chance, I'll say this, Universe 7 would have not been able to defeat Universe 4 or Universe 3. It was for Android 17. So that's already two universes that Android 17 was MVP for defeating. He was also the first one that actually wooed Jiren as well. Remember, we see Jiren take a couple punches here and there. Goku and Vegeta have been able to land a couple blows here and there on Jiren, but they haven't really done any damage. It hasn't really had any effect on him. We finally see Jiren get wounded when Jiren's paying attention to Vegeta. 17 sneaks behind Jiren, puts a huge ki blast in his back, and basically, excuse me, a couple parts of Jiren's uniform rips off. And basically, there's a big, like, a wound or scratch right on the middle of on Jiren's back. Which no one else was able to do that. Not Ultra Instinct Goku, not Super Saiyan Royal Blue, whatever you want to call it, Vegeta. None of them were able to do it. Not Hit, nobody. So that's already three. Plus the fourth, which we talked about at the beginning of the video, he sacrificed himself to save Goku and Vegeta. I have nothing but respect for Android 17, especially to see where this character has came from, back from Dragon Ball Z, when he was being controlled by Dr. Gero, when he seemed like just a guy that wanted to have fun. Seeing him now in Super, where he's a ranger who loves his family, who loves to protect the animals, and sacrifice himself just for Goku and Vegeta to have a chance to defeat Jiren. Even though I believe they will defeat Jiren, Android 17 will be back at the end of the series, is an MVP moment because no one else actually gave up their life in a way to defeat Jiren, which is ridiculous. So that's in my opinion why I believe Android 17 is the MVP of the Tournament of Power. If you guys have any other people you think, you can make cases for Goku. Of course, you can make cases for Vegeta. You can make cases for Gohan. You can make cases for maybe even Android 18. You could probably make a case for almost every single warrior of Universe 7 why they're the MVP of the Tournament of Power. Even though the tournament is still going on and we still have a couple episodes left in the tournament. But I've already made my decision. I don't think anything else is going to change it. Android 17, in my opinion, is the MVP for the Tournament of Power. Tell me, guys, who you think is the MVP of the Tournament of Power in the comment section down below. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to slap that like button for more Dragon Ball content. Check out my other videos. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you guys for taking some time to talk Dragon Ball Super with me. Have a great day, guys. Peace.